What's up, everybody? This is Monday's Mean Business, and today we're going to talk about when do you need to form your LLC. Check it out. What's up, y'all? My name is Saluto Uba, and I am the entrepreneur lawyer as well as the founder of the Uba Law Group. We're a law firm that specializes in business formation and intellectual property to help you protect your assets, save money on taxes, and attract quality clients. Now, today I want to talk about a question that I hear a lot, and it's a very understandable one. That question is, where do I need to set up my LLC? And so when we say that, what we want to break down is there are a few different rules that you need to consider when setting up your LLC. There's going to be one consistent one, but then there are also a few little offshoots of that. So let's cut to the chase. Now, the big rule that applies in the vast majority of situations, probably 98% of situations, is you need to set up your LLC in the state that you're doing business in, and more specifically, in the state that you reside in. So one of the things that's happened very recently because of the pandemic, but then also in general, just because of technology, is the fact that, a lot of business is done in a virtual capacity. So you can have a service or a product that you sell. Even if you live in Texas, you're selling to people in California, you're selling to people in New York. All sorts of different connections can be made because of the internet. So obviously you can move beyond your state, but when it comes to setting up an LLC, you want to set up in the state that you're doing business in. Now, the thing to remember is LLCs are state governed entities. So that means each state that you live in has a law and has a statute that allows you to run an LLC and to form an LLC. So in order to be protected, in order to have that liability protection for your business, you need to get authorization from that state. That's why we say you need to set up in the state that you're doing business in. Because if you're in Texas like me and you use your Texas LLC, but you're operating regular business operations in Chicago or Atlanta in a different state, you're not going to have that protection because you have not registered your LLC in those different states. So that's the big rule. A lot of people get in trouble because they think they can take their LLC from one state and just do regular business operations in another state without registering in that other state. That gets people in a lot of trouble, so you want to follow this rule. Set up an LLC and register it in the state that you're going to do business in. Now, I want to address a topic that I hear from a lot of business owners. They hear about setting up your LLC in Delaware or Wyoming or Nevada, a few of these other states, because they have very favorable business laws. The problem with that is what I just explained. Regardless of where you set up your LLC, if you want protection in the state that you're doing business in, you have to register in that state. Otherwise, you're not going to get protection and you're going to be exposed to personal liability because the protection of LLC is dictated by the state that you set it up and register in. Hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I'd be happy to respond to that. Lastly, I want to talk about the main exception to this rule. It involves rental properties for real estate. If you own a rental property and you set it up in an LLC, like you should, then it is okay to set up that LLC in whatever state the rental property resides in. So for example, if you live in Texas, but you have an LLC, you have a rental property in Michigan, then you can set up an LLC in the state of Michigan to own that rental property. And now the reason for that is the same reasoning. You want to have protection from the state where the property actually resides. So if you have a rental property in Michigan, you want to have LLC protection from the state of Michigan. So you have to set up that LLC in that other state. Other than that, that is the main reason that you would set up an LLC in another state. Other than that, you should set up an LLC in the state that you're doing business in. Hopefully this makes sense. If you have any other questions, we deal with stuff like this all the time. We help business owners protect their assets. We help business owners answer very pressing and important questions about how to properly set things up so that they're running their business the right way. Feel free to reach out. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment sections. Until then, just like always, I believe in you guys. I trust y'all. We're right here in the beginning of 2021. There's so much more that we can do. So we want to make sure that everybody is educated and knowledgeable to go as hard as they can and to serve as many people as possible. So keep on grinding, keep on hustling. I believe in y'all. Don't forget, Mondays mean business. Peace. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this content, if it's bringing value to you, if it's helping you understand your business even more, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our other videos. We drop weekly videos about how to protect your business, how to save money on taxes, how to learn more in unique different aspects that'll give you a strategic advantage as an entrepreneur. So be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We appreciate it. Peace.